Cold hands, grip tight, play fights, your lips still taste like Nick D's sweet tea.
The serotonin boost that I'm experiencing right now is just molecular. Molecular? Is that the right word? It's what came to my head, so it's gonna be the right word today. I am shocked. Like, I have nothing to say. And like, I know I look crazy, but like, the shelves look good. The shelves, like, it's so weird. Like, there's literally nothing behind me. It's so weird. I'm so used to having my girl behind me. Hello, booktipping world. It is I, Capri Nicole, and I am back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Capri Nicole, and I make bookish videos. And if you're an OG, you will realize that this background is quite different. Over the span of the last month, I had to move my turtle. She's usually behind me. Her name is Pebbles, and she has this huge aquarium that's usually directly behind me. I had to move her because her tank was leaking, but I was gonna move her anyway because I am getting new bookshelves installed. So my boyfriend got me the Billy bookcase, bookshelves, I don't know. He got me the bookcases, so I'm gonna put it behind me, and this is where I have the most space, and I feel like this is where it'll look the best. I have this whole idea of like how I want to set up my shelves, and I have like decoration ideas and stuff like that. So I'm really just trying to revamp this whole desk area, but it just feels so weird because I'm so used to having Pebs behind me. I don't know if you guys can still kind of hear her water running, but she's over here near the living room area. But I'm just used to having my girl next to me, so it's a little bit weird for me. But there are going to be some beautiful bookshelves behind me, which is really great because I have 2 bookshelves in my apartment, but I do not reach for them ever. I've basically been living off of these 2 TBR carts that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. I literally have one for books that I've already read and the other one for books that are on my TBR. I have not touched my bookshelves. I've just been buying books and reading from the carts. So yeah, and another thing is like I don't feel like my bookshelves really like reflect like who I am as a person, because I went away for work for like a year, and then when I came back I decided to only read books by Black authors. So I took all of those books off of those shelves, and I've basically just been buying even more books and reading on my Kindle as well. So I really haven't had a need to reach for anything on those shelves. So they've kind of just been like taking up space, and I don't know, they're just there, and I just want bookshelves that reflect like who I am as a person and my personality, and I want to just like zhuzh up, you know, my little desk area. Everyone always says if you get a larger bookshelf, to get it mounted to the wall so that it doesn't fall on you, and being that my desk is right in front of me, I don't want it to fall on me. Okay, so it's gonna be installed, so I'm just going to plan out my shelves and figure out how I'm gonna decorate and organize everything. I have like a little rough sketch of what I want to do, but I kind of want to make it like royalty and like bubbly and pink and also dark, and just like I just wanted to have just me in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? I have all these ideas of what I want to do. I'm just gonna slowly start buying stuff, and then I'll do another video doing like a bookshelf tour. But this is the beginning of a new chapter. Super excited. I've never had these bookshelves before, and I'm excited to just get new shelves. So thank you again to my boyfriend for spoiling me and doing everything. Just, he's the best. So I'm really excited to get these shelves behind me because I think it's just gonna look so nice. Like, I'm just ready. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just so excited for these bookshelves. Like, I'm so excited. I do miss having Pebs near me, but it's okay, it's all good. She needed her own space. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Alexa, pause. Girl, you listen, y'all. I'm so excited. My shelves just got installed. The guy was really nice. He's actually an artist. He gave me his card for these dream catchers he makes, so I'm gonna check that out as well, because y'all know I love art. I like colorful things, so we gonna see what he got going on his Instagram. But he was cool. He didn't make me uncomfortable. He did what he had to do. I gave him some chocolate chip cookies, some fruit snacks, some water, because you know, service workers, they deserve snacks because that shit took a minute to make. But these shelves are so pretty. Let me show y'all. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, exactly. Like, ooh, I'm really about to be sitting over here with my shelves behind me. Like, I'm really about to be sitting over here with my shelves behind me. And I have this whole idea of like how I want to decorate this. I'm so excited to decorate my shelves. Oh my god. Is this real life? Like, girl. No cameras, no questions to ask. Y'all. I'm so happy right now. I could not be. The serotonin boost that I'm experiencing right now is just molecular. Molecular? Is that the right word? It's what came to my head, so it's gonna be the right word today. I'm really about to have these behind me. These about to be behind me. This is about to be behind me. And my videos, like, oh my god. I've been putting all of my books, basically my books have been living on my TBR carts. We got one there and we got one over there. They basically been living there. You know, I have my K-pop and language shelves over here, and then I have a shelf in my room that I don't even use. So it's gonna feel so good to completely personalize this, because like these are going to be like, they're gonna be me. I'm about to do my big one on these shelves. I have all these ideas of what I want to do for each shelf. It might take a little while, but I cannot. I've been waiting so long to get these shelves, so shout out to my man. Like, for real, let's take a moment. Shout out to my man for getting me these shelves and getting them professionally installed so I didn't have to build them, because I'm the builder in my house. My boyfriend is I love him, but he's not good at building. So I built my desk, I built my TBR cart, I built my bookshelves, I built the table, I built the appliance rack. Like, anything that needs to be built in the house, I built it. Like, and we don't have no issues with the things I built, but because I wanted mounted it on the wall, I didn't feel comfortable doing that, because I know I could do it, but if I had any issues, I didn't want to deal with that. So, and he did have an issue because like there is an extension for these shelves, so it wasn't like an extra shelf that they sent after, and he had to make the shelves fit because the shelf, it was a little bit too high. Like the little attachment in the back, it would have been too high for the ceiling, so he had to do it in a way that it fit. I would not have been able to do that, and I would not have the patience to figure that out. So he did. He put it all in. It's professionally done. I could not be happier. So shout out to my man. And like, I know I look crazy, but like the shelves look good. The shelves, like y'all, I'm gonna be so happy for the rest of the day. And 2023 has really been trying to fuck out of me, so this really just makes everything better. I feel like this is the start of my new year. We 2 weeks in and this is the start of my new year, honestly, because I'm so happy right now. It just, I'm so happy. I could not be happier. But I'm actually in the middle of filming like 2 other vlogs, so I need to update those. But I just wanted to show y'all my installation, okay? So, oops, child. I'll see y'all in the next clip, okay? Bye. What's up? Oh, why am I always blue? What's up, y'all? Okay, so I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I didn't really end up having time because I started the day late. But we are going to take these books and we're gonna bring them to my new shelves. So I really only have one bookshelf in here, but it got to the point where I was like stacking them on top of the bookshelf, stacking them on the side. I have books on my fireplace. I have another bookshelf. Well, I technically have two bookshelves. I have this one, and then I have my language bookshelf that has like my K-pop stuff and things for learning Korean and things for learning Spanish, stuff like that. I think I might keep that bookshelf. For now, I'm gonna keep it, so I'm not taking anything off of that shelf, but everything on here I'm taking off and putting into the new shelf so I can see how much space that I have, which I'm sure is going to be a lot because I didn't really have much. And then I have my 2 TBR carts that are filled with books. So it's basically going to be organization. We're going to be putting everything where it's supposed to go, assessing the shelves, and then there's going to be a lot of shopping because it's time to fill the shelves up. Obviously, we can't have gaps and stuff. And then I ordered a ton of stuff to decorate the area, so I'm just super excited to do this today, and I want to get it done before it gets too late. So let's get into it. This is the shelf that we have here that I have not touched in 600 years. This is the shelf that I'm going to keep, but I'm probably going to take my desk and shift it over this way and put it over here. And then I'll just fill, I also have books on the fireplace over there where Pebs is. I have books over here. Like, there's just books that are just stacking up everywhere, and we're gonna start filling these shelves. Then I'll be able to see how much space I have left and what I want to do with these shelves. I've kind of already planned what I want to do with each shelf and what I want to do with this area, but it's time to get a move on.
Why are you slowing down? Oh, some traffic? Brake lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights, your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who wants to drive through shit without you, without we? Brake lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights, your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who trying to drive through without you, without me, sweet tea. Burning rubber, smooth tread on my car tires. All talk, got your spark tied. Butterflies in my stomach, putting out this hot fire. Love sick, a couple wild things I'm in love with. Just right, a subject, our song, complaining in public.
Okay, I don't know if any of y'all care, but I'm sure you will when you see this. I should be in jail for this. Do we want to talk about it, or are we just gonna pretend that this never happened? To be fair, these were the first books that I read and me rejoining the book community, so I didn't recognize my mistakes back in the day. This is how everyone did it, and I am shocked. Like, I have nothing to say. But I will retab these, hopefully, because it's one of my favorite series. Okay, y'all. So this is how we're looking. These are all the books. Also, I'm going to take the books off of my TBR cart. I put a couple of things up here, but nothing is set in stone because, like I said, I already came up with like ideas of how I want to decorate. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is separate these by genres because I like my shelves to be separated by genres. I was going to move this, but I can't get my desk over since I'm the only one here, and I don't feel comfortable sliding it because I don't want to break the legs or anything like that. So I want to lift it and move it here and then put this in the corner over there. But I'm gonna wait until my mom can come and help me so that I don't break my desk. But next thing we're gonna do is separate everything by genre. I'm already out of breath, I'm already hot, I'm already tired, and I've already changed my shirt. Yeah, it's a lot of work, okay, but we're gonna get it done.
Brake Break lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights, your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who wants to drive through shit without you? Without we. Break lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights, your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who trying to drive through without you, without me, sweet tea. Burning rubber, smooth tread on my car tires. All talk, got your spark tied. Butterflies in my stomach, putting out this hard fire. Love sick, a couple wild things I'm in love with. Just right, a subject, our song, complaining in public. Humming, I beat the drum quick. Last bite, know your ass, know the clap like. It's a proud and effort. I come direct, I'm clear, calm, concise. I'm not calm on the mics. Break lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights. Your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who wants to drive through shit without you? Without we. Break lines, red lights, hold hands, grip tight, play fights. Your lips still taste like Nick D, sweet tea. Who trying to drive through without you, without dollar menu. I'm filling up the 10-pack in venues. You'll be the one I thank for. No cheap cards or perfume. I heard you. I know your stomach hurts too. Let's get you fixed up with all the fixings. It's all around the corner. I know the distance, but what makes a difference? Tell me all the little things. I know that you really like the chicken with the saucy wings. Hanging in your bras.
Okay, y'all. So this is how we are looking right now. So all of this is going to end up changing once I actually design and decorate my shelves how I want to. But I just wanted to get the books on the shelves because there's no point in them being empty if I have them here. So I have fantasy up here. And then I have Miss Mass's shelf, obviously. And then I have all my thick books. So all the big boys are over here. And then I need to fix this, but these are my favorite shelves. So this has all of my like favorite books, some of them. And then this is like YA fantasy, and then romance, and then erotica, and then nonfiction, poetry, historical romance, children's books. This is just an empty shelf, basically empty. Then we have graphic novels, mangas, and picture books here. Then we have YA-ish books again. Then we have like contemporary YA books. Then we have, I don't know what the categories these as. These are basically like thrillers, mystery, paranormal. That's all of these. Then this is like an empty shelf. And then these are all my cookbooks down here. This is going to end up being fantasy romance, but I don't have enough fantasy romance books, so we're going to fix that. Most of my fantasy romance books are on my Kindle, but then I have this book. I simply cannot get rid of this book. I didn't like this book, as y'all would know if you watched my most disappointing reads of the year, but this cover is just so gorgeous. It's going to take me a while to pull the plug on this one, but for now, she's just sitting here. This will be fantasy romance once I get some. So we basically have a ton of space, but I actually filled up a lot. So I basically have like 3, 4, like maybe like 4.5 shelves-ish to fill. And since everything here is subject to change, I don't really want to worry about it too much, but I did want to at least get them started. So this is how we're looking. Let me back up a little bit so y'all can see. I unhauled some books, like the books that I knew that I was not gonna keep. I got them off of my shelves, didn't even bother putting them on here. So this is basically how we're looking. All the empty shelves, I put them towards the bottom, and I filled the top of the other ones. So you already know some book hauls are coming now that I have more space. Ooh, Jesus. What's up, y'all? Oh, let's move away from the window. Oh, my hair looking a little greasy. I just put some heat resistance in my hair because I'm about to try to flat iron this. Gotta let it sit for a little bit longer. Do not put heat resistant in your hair or your wigs and then directly flat iron it. That defeats the whole purpose. You gotta let it sit for like 20-30 minutes. Let it get up in the hair. Okay, but anyway, I'm here because I need to close this vlog. I'm about to film a few videos and a TikTok, and it is my Sunday. I'm relaxing and enjoying my day off, but I need to hop on here and close this vlog. So this was my organization vlog. I was going to talk about a couple of the books that I'm reading, but I ended up not really reading the Kindle books that I wanted to read. And honestly, it's okay to do a vlog without really reading anything, but I will talk about the book that I'm currently reading, which is Luca. This is a romance book of a guy who just got out of incarceration, child. I'm pretty sure this is like an urban romance, so if that's not your thing, then definitely don't pick this one up. But he just got out, and he ends up meeting his sister's best friend, and he falls for her, and he's really interested in her. He's ready to start his family, he's ready to settle down, and he's not playing. Like, he got the money, he got the time, he ready to cater to her, but she just got out of a really toxic relationship and with the father of her children, so she's really just trying to start her life over. Her name is Ever, which is one of my favorite names. Like, that's one of my kids' list names. So her name is Ever. She's basically starting completely over. She's working at a restaurant. She's living with her best friend, who is his sister, and she's really making it out the mud. Like, she doesn't want any handouts because of her past and the things that she went through the last time she let somebody do that. And he's used to getting what he wants, so he's just like, I don't understand. He was a little bit aggressive and rude with like how he came at her, and she did not like that, and she called him on it. And now he's kind of like stepped back and he apologized for it, which I appreciate, because I was not feeling that. I was just like, who is this man talking to? But he respects her grind. He respects how she's trying to make her money, how she's stacking up her money and doing her best for her kids, because she has 2 daughters. He met one of them, and it's just their love story. So I'm halfway through. I think I'm more than halfway through. I'm on page 230. So really enjoying it. I'm using the Khal Drogo. Can y'all see that? I'm using the Khal Drogo bookmark. I recently found all my bookmarks, child, so I've just been living it up with my bookmarks, because now I don't have to use Carmax and lip gloss and nail polish to mark my pages. So yeah, that's currently what I'm reading. I'm also reading another book for a vlog, which I can't talk about. Oh, I also listened to Whiteout, which was the second book for the author's collab with Blackout. Blackout was one of my favorite books from, I think it was like 2022 or 2021, one of them years. Me and my boyfriend, we kind of read it together, and I have like really good memories with that book. I really enjoyed the stories, I enjoyed the setting, I enjoyed the innocence of like young love. So if you don't know, Blackout is basically a collaboration book of a ton of YA Black authors, and they're all writing a bind-up book of a specific day in New York where the entire city had a blackout, and all the little love stories and first love moments are all tied to the same day at the same place and same time. The second book is a Whiteout, which was like one of the times it snowed in Atlanta. And if you're from Atlanta, you already know when it snowed out here, they shut down everything. I remember when I was in middle school and it was 1 inch of snow and they shut down everything. The gas stations were closed. Like, they do not play, like, because we simply are not prepared for that type of weather. So it really is a means to protect the city, because it will be bad. Like, it will simply be bad. We don't have the power, people's tires aren't ready, we don't have the plow truck. Like, no, it would not work. So it better be safe than sorry. So basically the second book is following that, and it's following this main character that is like really into science, and she's dating this girl who's really into love, and they're very opposite, but they fall for each other. They're in high school, they're about to go into college together, they have their whole life figured out, child. You know how first love is. And she messes up. She does this entire science project on why love isn't real and why it's just like a chemical imbalance. Her girlfriend is really like that. She also met her girlfriend's family, and that went absolutely terrible. So they ended up kind of breaking up, and all of her friends are coming together to try to get them back together by doing this big grand gesture for them. And there's also little moments with all the other friends where they're also in the snowstorm and they also have things going on. I liked Blackout better personally. The main character was a little bit insufferable. I love a rude main character, ice queens, rude black girls, like any attitudes. I love that, but she was just a little bit too much. Like I was trying to just gather my patience with her. But my favorite story, I wish it was a full book, was between the two characters where they grew up together, and one of them ended up they were both into music, and one of them ended up getting famous. He ends up being a really famous rapper. Once he blew up, when they were in like high school, they were no longer friends, they fell off, and she's still pursuing music, but she's like one of the black girls that are into, she's one of like the alt black girls, you know what I'm saying? She's like a punk girly, and they run into each other, and she made the ode to no longer write love songs because she wrote a love song to him, and he kind of just like didn't respond and vanished like way back in the day. So they run into each other, and just that story, I can't remember which author wrote. I know the author that wrote that story is the one that wrote Fly Girls. So I'm gonna try to look for her backlist and see if I can read some more of her books, because I just love the way that story was written. It was one of my favorites of the bind up, and there was another one that I really enjoyed, but for the most part I liked it. I'll give it like a 3.5. I liked Blackout better, but I just wanted to talk about some of the books that I read, since this is basically just an organization video. Child, let me stop showing y'all my address. What are you doing, Capri? I also got some posters for, this light is so damn bright. Oh, that's a little bit better. I also got some posters for my book area over here, so I wanted to show you guys. Some of them are a little bit explicit, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really show y'all like that, but I'm gonna try. Oh, look at them. There's so many. Ooh, I'm definitely framing these. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let me cover her titty. Got all of these prints. I really want to, this is gonna be so beautiful. I really want to get frames for these and put them where my K-pop and language bookshelf is, because I'm gonna move that over here. So I'm basically just trying to organize my space and stuff like that. Look at that. Ah! Look at her. She's so pretty. I love prints, child. Can y'all see that? Child, do it really matter that much? But look at that. Got that one. Look at that. Can y'all see? Beautiful. And then we have a little small one. This shit's so fun. Oh my god, this one looks so pretty on my wall over here. I just want to get some like rose gold frames. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. I just like art where people don't have clothes on. That's my kind of art. But look at that. Beautiful. Love it. And then I got this one as well. Ah, can you see? Hopefully y'all can see. Can y'all see? It's like a black Who. It's giving very much black Who. Okay, let's see. The artist is Alage Arts. I'll put, ooh, 20% off. Okay, period. I'll put her information in the description box below. I think her shop is on break, so I ordered just in time. But yeah, I'm gonna get frames for these and put them by the bookshelves. But I did want to come and close this vlog before I start filming all my other videos. I did want to come on here and say that this is really big for me. Like, I don't want to get into a whole spiel or a whole whatever, but growing up, like, let's start from the beginning. Growing up, I went to 7 different high schools. Like, 7 high schools. That's 4 years okay? It was very chaotic. We were always moving, something was always happening, something was always going wrong. It was never stable as my like young adult, even before that, but mainly that, just to give you an idea. And then like as an adult, moved out of my mom's house when I was 16. I moved in with my grandmother. I stayed with her until I was like 22, and then I moved out. And as an adult, from 22 to 30, I've lived in like 4 or 5 different places, and 2 of those moves were very abrupt. So I just want to say I'm really grateful for my apartment. I know it's not the biggest apartment or the most fabulous, but I'm so grateful for how hard I worked to get this apartment. And I'm somewhere that's safe, I'm somewhere that's reasonably priced, I'm somewhere that is just not dangerous, and I don't have to worry about getting screwed over with management. I don't have to worry about having to abruptly move. Like, this is my space, and putting these shelves in really just solidified that. Like, I'm always gonna try to level up and get to the next level, but I really am grateful for my apartment, and I'm really grateful to be able to put these shelves up. Like, I did not come for money. I was never a rich gal, okay? Like, I made it out the mud as a young adult and as an adult, and I'm still learning and growing. So I do just want to say this is really big for me. I'm really grateful for my boyfriend for getting me these shelves, but it really just signifies like stability in my life right now. I just feel very safe. I feel safe, I feel happy. I'm decorating my apartment more slowly but surely. So this is just my time, my era of stability. This is my era of stability, and I do just want to say that I'm just grateful, okay? I'm excited to take y'all along with me to decorate and fill these shelves and have a ton of book hauls and talk about all the books that I want to read and really just zhuzh up my space. Like, I'm just excited to just be here. I don't want to get too sappy. I don't want to go into a whole spiel, but I did want to say I am extremely grateful and happy that I am able to have these shelves, that I'm able to take you guys with me to fill these shelves and to decorate this space. This is just the start of an organization vlog, so the more stuff that I get, the more things I put in, I'll obviously show you guys as well. We'll maybe do another vlog, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you're currently reading. Let me know some of your favorite artists on Etsy as well, because I am looking for more prints. I love having prints on my wall. So yeah, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave a a shopping cart emoji, because we gonna be doing some hauls, baby. We gonna be getting down with some shopping, okay? Reasonably in budget, but we gonna be hauling, yeah. So leave a shopping cart emoji. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.